Hey, it's Mike at youarethepath.com. So it's the end of week 8 of my program. So it all started with a colon cleanse. The idea was to go back to the fundamentals because I wasn't feeling very happy with myself. I wasn't happy with where my life was headed. And so I took it back and made it about the fundamentals, hydrating myself, eating fruits and vegetables, seeds, nuts, living foods. So this weekend's been challenging. And I'm going to share with you what is helping me on my path right now. It's been a challenging weekend. I've been feeling confused, maybe a little lost. But what's helped is I've accepted that whatever it is, whatever I feel, it is a part of my path. And it belongs on my path somehow, rather than relating with it as an obstacle, as something that shouldn't be there, as something that I need to get rid of. So although there have been feelings of apathy and frustration, I made the conscious decision that whatever it is, I'm going to surrender to it and accept that I feel this way. It's in my reality. It is a part of my path. And that helped a little bit. And what I've been listening to lately is the idea of a purposeless life. Now, what does that mean, a purposeless life? Before I get into that, the idea of life not having a purpose can seem quite, what do you mean life doesn't have a purpose? Because in the Western part of the world, we've all been brought up, we've been conditioned to believe that life has a purpose. You need to do something with your life. You need to become somebody. You need to achieve something. You need to become something. And the more titles you have, the more money you have in your bank account, the more respect you get. Now, from what I've been listening to, the Eastern way of relating to life is a little different. It's more than a little different. How am I going to explain this? I'm still making sense of this, and I'm still taking in this information and integrating it into my life. But consider this. Children playing. When children are playing, if you were to walk up to those children and ask them, why are you playing? They would look at you like you were a fool. Because they don't play for any reason other than to play. So life itself is its own reward. So you don't have to achieve anything in order to feel like you are something. You are already somebody. You exist. Existence itself is the reward. Now, when I consider this, and this is what's working for me personally, I no longer have to run after some achievement. I no longer have to chase after something. And that's what I nearly did this weekend. Whenever I feel that way, I have to start the next big program. And I'll set myself out some kind of a gym program, or some kind of a eating regime, or a meditation regime. And there's this voice that comes up within me, and it's all about achieving this image. And I've talked about this before. This image of myself becoming some kind of a super conscious human being. Now, that's not to say that I won't naturally pursue things that lead me into that direction of becoming somewhat greater. So, the idea of a purposeless life, it doesn't mean that you don't expand and grow. You still continue to grow and expand, but it's more from a place of play, from a place of playing with your reality and just letting it unfold. So rather than a feeling of chasing and starting the next gym regime and next week it's going to be nothing but green juice and that's it now for 4 months. Again, that's not to say that you might not do that. You might think to yourself, yeah, I'm going to do this green juice thing, and you might do that for the 4 months. But when you're doing it from a place where it feels natural, like, okay, yeah, this is what I need to do to change my health, whatever it may be, drinking more green juice, or I need to battle with that vice, I need to drop that vice. But it's from a place of freedom. It's from a place of thank you. And I've said that to myself once. I said, thank you, God, for giving me the freedom to choose. The freedom to take my life in whatever direction I want to take it in. So rather than me sitting down and making the next big program and feeling like I'm in a prison where I've got to do it, and if I don't do it, I'm not fulfilling that image, I'm doing it now from a place of relaxing into who I already am, relaxing into myself and just letting it flow from there. So from a place of me just saying, okay, what's good? Right now, what is good for me is eating the vegetables, eating the fruit, drinking the water, doing the breath work, the yoga, and I've got, doing that. And that's why I rate Dan the Man, Life Regenerator, because health, eating healthy foods, vegetables, living foods, is a great way to get yourself into becoming more of who we are, more of who we were meant to be, functioning in the way that nature intended the physical organism to function. It's a great doorway, but as Dan the Man himself often says, it's just one spoke on a wheel of many things. So I've been speaking about inclusion, not exclusion. So I include everything about myself. Even the darker aspects of myself are aspects of myself. So it's as though God, the universe, the divine creation decided to play a game. To play the game of forgetting how magnificent it is. For the sheer joy of rediscovering what it is. And you are it. You are already it. There's nothing you have to do. This body is the vehicle. No matter how beautiful it looks, it's a vehicle. There will come a time where you will let go of the body and it will perish and you will go on. And for me, death is like waking up. And that's what works for me. This is what my personal way of making sense of my world. And I put this out in a video as an offering, just sharing it out there. If it doesn't work for you, that's no problem. I don't need to debate any of this. It's just what works for me. And I make these videos with humility in mind. Because wherever you are on your path is what is right for you right now. And I would never judge you, because I see you as being a part of who I am, a part of the divine creation. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you got something from this. So what's working for me right now is Monday to Friday, eating the fruit and veggies. Saturday I relax a bit. Well, Saturday I let it all go. But lately, I don't even let it all go. I had some cake yesterday. Didn't really feel the need to go to the supermarket and start getting all these kind of other exotic foods. And Sunday, I kind of start to get back into it. And then on Monday, I hit it like a ninja. But like I say, from a place of fun, because it's back to the fundamentals. It's back to looking around and thinking to myself, okay, what's good? I hope you got something from that. Thanks for watching. I don't normally say this, but subscribe to these videos. Add me on Facebook. You can go to my homepage. I got a Facebook button on there. If you want to stay in touch with me over the long term, I have no control over what YouTube is going to do. You can join my list through my homepage. I hope you're getting something from this. Peace. Catch you later.